how many hours you'll be spending, and how much per month is it roughly going to cost you?
I charge around $6 per hour, $500, $600 per month. How's it going?
Yeah, pretty good. I mean, it's like 2 a.m. right now.
So let me know about your business, then maybe I can guide you or how I can help you.
Yeah, so I was actually looking for someone to do email marketing. I've got Zoho, the email marketing software kind of thing. I don't know if you know about it, but I'm using
Nice.
Zoho. Yeah, I'm using them. And just like every few days, I'll send out like a cold email to my entire mailing list. I don't really have any strategy or anything in place at the moment. And usually, like, I think I've got a database of maybe like 16,000 email addresses. About 3,000 of them get opened, between 3 and 4,000. So every time I send those emails, generally I'll get about like two people that, because I have a link in there to book a sales meeting. So I have about two people who book a meeting through that. But my main method of getting sales calls is through like other methods like cold calling and that sort of stuff. So this is another avenue that I'm wanting to explore. Yeah, I don't quite know how to do it very well, so I was hoping you could kind of give me some more information about it and tell me.
Definitely. So when it comes to email marketing, how many sending accounts you were using currently to send emails?
I'm only using one at the moment. I think someone did mention that I need to have a few, apparently.
How many you are sending per day?
How many emails?
Yes, how many emails you're sending per day?
Maximum one, but usually I'm not sending one email every day. I'm sending maybe every 2-3 days.
Got it. Okay. Okay, let me walk you through the process.
Mm.
So when it comes to email marketing, there are various kind of tools available in the market. And the most trending tools are like Instantly. You can take a look at the website, instantly.ai. Then we have smartly.ai, and we have Klaviyo, and then we have MailChimp. Those are the trending tools people are using nowadays for their agencies. And when it comes to using those tools, we basically prefer or suggest our client to use email from a domain. Don't don't create email accounts using your main website domain, because if that's going to impact the website. So what I suggest, buy a new domain similar to the website. If your website is XYZ, then I would suggest to buy a domain like getxyz, to myxyz.com, something like that. And then we will create email account using those domain and connected them with Google or maybe Microsoft. Okay. After we create those email accounts, what we basically do, we connected those sending accounts to the email marketing tools. As I mentioned, like Instantly, Smartly, or Klaviyo. And then we start the warm-up process. Because they are just fresh email account, new email accounts, we cannot start using marketing right away. So we have to warm them up first, minimum 2 weeks, that is recommended. So once the account are warmed up, then we have to start sending emails gradually, increase the number gradually. And depending upon how many number of emails you want to send per day, we will get the email accounts depending upon the requirement. Like if you want to target, if your target is to send 1,000, then maybe we will get around 36 or 30 email accounts. If your target is to send 500, and somewhere we'll get around 15 to 18 email accounts, sending accounts, okay?
So for sending 1,000 emails, you reckon how many did you say? 30 to 40.
30 to 36.
So 30 to 36 like email addresses.
Yes. And for 36 email addresses, you may need 12 domains. From one domain, we're going to create 3 email accounts. So 12 domain, 36 email accounts. And then we're going to connect them with Google or maybe Microsoft, okay? And then we will connect them with the tool that you're going to use, Instantly or Smartly or Klaviyo, anything it could be. And then we will start the warm-up process, and then we'll do the marketing, start the marketing. And in the meantime, when the accounts are in the warm-up process, we can work on the email template, the copywriting, the sequences, the follow-up sequences, okay? So that we don't waste our time.
Yeah.
And when it comes to the leads, when you have the leads, it should be verified before we use them for any campaign. Because if the leads are not verified, then the bounce rate going to be higher. And if the bounce rate going to be higher, then it's going to impact the domain filter score. And it will start landing into the spam rather than inbox. Because in email marketing, the main struggle that clients are facing, that email are landing into the spam. They're not landing in the inbox. So if we can fix those things, then we can make sure our email are landing in the inbox. That's one part. And there is another part, like when I'm going to set up the email accounts using the domain, I will make sure the DNS record, like there are certain records, DMARC, DKIM.
Yep.
We have to set up those things in a correct way.
Yeah.
So that we can make sure the email delivery.
Yep. Yeah, I had to do that for the one domain that I had, yeah.
And then the third point is we have to make sure we are not using any spam word in our template, in our copywriting. Like there's some spam word like free. Okay. So if we use those spam word, there are chances that our email will land in the spam. We have to change those words. Like instead of free, we can use synonyms. We can use different words.
Yeah.
Or like complementary. So maybe we can use complementary, something like that. So those are the things we need to make sure. And once the infrastructure is set up, done, once everything is ready, then we'll start sending emails. And then from there, once we started getting positive responses, if people are saying, yes, I'm interested, I want to know more, please walk me through the process, then we will send them your meeting link, your follow-up email, and they will book the meeting on your calendar. Okay? Maybe they will not book the meeting on the first day. So basically my technique is I follow up with the lead minimum 7 days, 4 to 5, 7 days, so that I can make sure until they say I'm not interested, I follow up with the leads. And that's basically the process. And once the lead is done, once we exhausted all the leads, then we can source the lead from different sources. There are different tools available in the market like D7, Lead Finder, then Apollo, then we have Clay, then we have Zoom Info. Those are the sources from where you can buy the leads. And we can also get leads from some other people who are selling those leads in cheaper price. It's up to you. So we can verify them. And there are tools available in the market to verify email account as well. Like Million Verifier, then Emailable, Reon. Those are the tools that will help us to verify those email accounts are still valid or not. Like if, as you mentioned, that you have 16,000 email accounts. So if we put those email accounts into that software, that will tell you that out of 16,000, maybe 6,000 is not valid. 10,000 is still valid.
Yeah.
That will increase the deliverability, and then bounce rate will be lower, and we will get much better response. That's how the process works.
Yeah. Okay. And with like the content, like the copywriting, the email content and stuff, would you be doing that, or is that something that you guys?
Yeah, I will do that. I just need a basic idea that what you are offering, what your service, what you're selling. Then based on that, I will start from the scratch. And once I'm done with the copywriting, I will definitely show that to you. If you think that that's okay, then we will use that. And if you want to make any changes, we can make those changes. Not a problem.
And then obviously you'll be sending a different email every time around the same content.
I'm going to use a spin text. So every time I'm going to send the email, it's going to spin in the text, but meaning will remain the same.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because the main purpose is to land in the inbox. If we are using same text again and again, then somewhere or the other, it will again start landing into the spam. That's the main purpose using spin text.
Okay, cool. And do I need to give you like a mailing software for this? Like you mentioned Klaviyo and Chipmunk and all of those?
Yes, you have to get those tools. Maybe it could be Instantly. Instantly is charging around $97 per month. And there are other tools as well as Smartly. And we have to get domains. You have to pay for the domain. You have to get pay for the email accounts. You can do your math. Like if you think that's it's under your budget, then you can definitely use those tools and you can start marketing.
Yeah, because I looked at Klaviyo. Klaviyo was like 600 USD per month, so that's not in my budget at all. So that's why I didn't go for Klaviyo. And Zoho, I'm paying about 150, I think, per month. Yeah, so Instantly, I've actually heard of Instantly, but I didn't look into it. So
Instantly has their YouTube page, YouTube channel. You can take a look at their channel. And Instantly is more popular nowadays. Most of the agencies are using Instantly, actually.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, awesome, cool.
Let me know about your business, about your niche.
Yeah, so I run a digital marketing agency as well. And I'm giving SEO services to small to medium businesses. niche that I was looking at it was very specific. You're probably not aware of it, but it was the NDIS industry, which is the National Disability Insurance Scheme. Basically, it's a group of healthcare professionals that are registered under the NDIS to be able to service individuals who with disabilities. But what I'm thinking right now is so I'm thinking of doing this email campaign marketing thing. But I was also thinking next week to tap into another niche because NDIS is going well, but I'm also looking into potentially accounting firms offering the same. So the offer remains the same, the service remains the same, just a different group of people. So maybe we can start off by doing, some email marketing and see how it goes. So it'll be fresh leads, and yeah, just starting from scratch to see how it goes.
Okay. And when it comes to the leads, let me show you my screen.
Yep.
Let me know if you can see my screen.
I can list.
This is a Polo from where you can get leads. You can source your leads.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know whether your niche is available here or not. So what you have to do, normally Apollo charging around $100, only 2,000 leads, okay? So what I can help you out with here, I can help you to get 10,000 leads in only 30 USD. What you have to do, you have to open a free account in Apollo. Once you open a free account, you have to select the filters. Like here, you can see in verified emails, and then the job titles.
Yep.
It could be the owner, the founder, the CEO, the director, president, manager. It depends upon your requirement. And then the location. So in your case, it should be Australia, I guess, correct?
Yep, correct.
So you can select Australia from here. And then number of employees. And then from this drop-down menu, you can select your niche. If the niche is not available in the drop-down, what you can do, you can type the niche over here. Okay. Once you type the niche, it will show you the number of data, the number of leads they have. And once you find your desired data, you just have to copy this link, copy this URL link, and then pass it on to me. And I will scrape exactly the same data that you just filters, okay?
Okay. And will this also give me mobile numbers? Is there an option for contact numbers as well?
It will give you mobile numbers, yes. But I don't know whether it's a personal one or the general number. I don't know. Maybe they would say most of the time it's a general number, like the receptionist.
So no mobile numbers.
The gatekeeper.
Yeah. I prefer mobile numbers usually when I'm cold calling. Okay, cool. All right, yeah, look, I'll do that. So this was 10,000. So you can organize 10,000 for how much?
30.
Oh, that's perfect. Hey. All right.
And you can spend some time like how much you're going to need for the domain, the email accounts, and then the tool for Instantly, and then Apollo, and then my service. So you
can't use, Instantly is cheaper than Zoho anyway, but you can't use the one that I'm currently using. You want to use the different one?
I can use Zoho if you want. I can use that.
All right, I'll have a look. I'll look into Instantly because I have been seeing a lot of ads for Instantly, and it might be.
Yeah, Instantly is doing great nowadays. You can take a look at it. I would suggest you take a look at it.
Instantly is an email marketing software, is it?
Email marketing tool, and it actually integrated with the AI. You can take help from the AI as well.
Okay, so how many? And so if say we've got a database of 10,000, we extract 10,000 leads. How many domain? I'm going to need a lot of domains. What do you recommend? How many should we start with?
I would suggest you go for like 6 domain. 6 domain, then we can have 18 email accounts, and maximum we'll be able to send 500 per day, 540 emails. I think that will work. And within a month, we can cover maximum 15,000 leads.
15,000 leads?
Yeah, 500 per day, 15,000 a month.
I'm just writing that down. So I'll need 6 domains. And what was the other thing?
18 email accounts, 3 email for each domain. So 6 multiplied 3 is 18 email accounts.
Okay. So 3 email accounts per domain, huh? Yep.
And later, once we started getting good responses, we can scale it out.
Yep. Instantly and Apollo. So do I need to get Apollo as well, or is that the free membership that you're asking me to get?
Free one. Yeah, you don't have to buy that. If you have to subscribe, then they will charge you $100.
Yep. So that'll be 30 USD. Okay. So in terms of your pricing and stuff, can you tell me through how much?
One more thing, but like I can help you with the setup of the email. When it comes to the email accounts, Google normally charge if you want to connect them with Google. Google normally charges $7 for each email. Okay, and if you want to buy the domain, there are various websites like GoDaddy, Namecheap, then Pogburn, Hostinger. I would suggest go for Pogburn because they are much cheaper. You will be able to get domain around in $5.
What is it
Domain
called?
Pogburn, Porkbun.
Yep, I will look at that for domains.
For domains, yes. And if you want to buy domain, connect them with Google. Google going to charge you $7 for each domain. So what I can do, I can help you to get Google reselling email accounts, and that's going to cost you $3 for each domain. So you can do your research. I'm not saying you have to buy from my side. You can do your research. Whatever you prefer is up to you. And once you get those things, I can help you. I can jump in and I will do the setup. I will do the DNS record. I will put the thing so that you don't have to spend a lot of time on that. It's just give me the tool and I will do that.
So what do you mean connecting it with Google? It charges $6 per email.
You can see my screen, correct?
Okay. Or do you mean to buy a business domain? Like an email, it's going to charge $6.
Business email, Google business email, yes. So we have to buy, after you buy this domain from Pogburn, you have to connect them with Google Workspace, and will allow you to create email accounts using their workspace.
Does it have to be through Google Workspace? There's no cheaper options?
You can try with Microsoft as well.
I think Microsoft is cheaper because Google Workspace, I think it's a bit more expensive, right?
Yeah, that is what I'm saying. I can help you to get Google Workspace in $3 as well. So if you get less than that, you can go for that as well.
Okay, got it. Yeah, makes sense. Okay, cool. And how much, what's your pricing and stuff? Like, I did have a look on Upwork, but if you can just run me through, like, how many hours you'll be spending and how much per month is it roughly going to cost me?
Normally, I charge around $500, $600 per month, but I don't know about your workload, how many hours I need to spend. I have no idea about that. So depending on the workload and how many campaigns I have to take care, price may vary. The price may change.
So, well, in my situation, I don't know how many campaigns you're going to need. What are you suggesting?
I would suggest, since we have only, we're going to create only 18 email accounts, we can only start with one campaign because we don't have lots of email accounts. So one campaign is fine. And I charge around $6 per hour. You can order me through Upwork. You can pay me directly, hire directly. It's totally up to you.
So if we're sending, if we are aiming to send out 15,000 emails per month.
Yes.
That was 500 per day, was it? Or was
Yeah, 500 per day.
So if we're doing 500 emails in a day, how many hours is that going to take you?
Mostly, the software will do the job.
Yeah.
Software will send the email.
It's more like setup and stuff, like back-end things that you have.
And then the follow-up thing, and then book the meeting. Those are the things that I need to spend. It will I need to take like 3 hours a day, 4 hours a day, not more than that.
Okay, so if we're doing 3 hours and charging $6, so 5 days you're gonna work, I'm assuming.
Yeah, 5 days a week, yeah.
Times 4, so it's 60 hours. Yeah. Okay, so like about $350 on a monthly basis for one camp. Yeah. I mean, look, as long as, we can start off with that. Again, because I'm fairly new as well. We are growing. We're not super established or anything. So, I can afford you for 3 hours on a daily basis. Yeah, 100%. If we're getting results, if we're booking in, and so how do you think, like, how many, a sales calls can I expect on safe?
Let me be honest. First month are going to be kind of slow because as I mentioned, once you create those email accounts, we should start the warm-up process. The warm-up process will take 2 weeks. So for those 2 weeks, you won't be able to send any emails. So that's going to be slow for the first month.
Yeah.
And from the third week, we will start sending email. And then we will start getting results. So towards the end of first month or from the beginning of second month, we will start getting our responses, our results.
And so in the first 2 weeks when we're doing warm up, what exactly are we doing if we're not sending emails?
We will work work on the leads, verifying the leads, sourcing the leads, and then we will work on the copywriting, the sequences, the follow-up sequences. We can make those things prepare before the sending accounts are ready, are warmed up.
So when you say we're sending accounts are warmed up, what exactly are we doing?
We will work, as I mentioned, we will work on the verifying leads. We'll work on the copywriting. Those are the things we can work on.
No, as in I mean, how are the accounts being warmed up?
Oh, okay. Let me show you some of my clients.
As in, yeah, I'm just trying to understand, because if we're not sending emails, is there something happening with the email addresses that's warming them up, or?
Yes. As I mentioned, like you can see my screen, correct?
Yep, I can.
So this is instantly, and as I mentioned, instantly is connected with AI.
Yep.
So these are the sending accounts. As you can see here, 126 email accounts are connected.
Yep.
And those are being used for email marketing. So once you have created 18 email accounts, I'm going to connect those email accounts with this tool. And then here you can see a fire icon.
Oh, there's actually a warm-up button. Okay.
Yeah. It's a warm-up button. Once I click on that button, AI will start sending email automatically. It's like autopilot. Okay. The AI will send emails, and then every now and then they will send emails to keep the account warm. Okay.
And what emails are they sending? It's just normal, like, is it
random email like, hi, how are you doing today, or something like that. Like it, like bluffing the Google. Like this is a normal email account. We're not marketing. Google cannot. So that.
Oh, that's so. Yep. Okay, makes sense. All right, cool. Look, is that the best price that you can do for, at least for the first month, like until we don't start actually, booking any sales calls and making any money? Can you do a better?
First, what happened on Upwork? I have to turn on the time tracker. So first 2 weeks, if I don't work, I will not turn on the time tracker. So you have to pay for that. Whenever I work on the copywriting, whenever I work on the lead source, I will only turn on the tracker. And when I'm not working, and I will stop the tracker. So in that case, you don't have to pay for that hour.
So you're saying first 2 weeks, like while we're creating and kind of prepping.
Yeah. First 2 weeks, hardly, maybe I'll be working like 3 hours or 4 hours, or maybe 5 hours maximum.
Okay. Per week?
I mean, first 2 weeks, warm-up process.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
So first 2 weeks, you may have to pay me for the 5 and 6 hours. That's it. Not like for the whole 2 weeks.
Okay. Awesome. And then once we do, just so I can get an idea, generally, how are your results? Like, once you do start sending emails, say, if, you're sending 500 in a day, what's generally the response? How many sales meetings do you think we can book?
It also depends upon the offer, the lead quality. Okay, like I did marketing on different niches.
Yep.
The best result that I got so far is on job recruitment niche. I helped an agency. He was actually helping tree shop owners and then auto repair shop to get workers. What I used to do, I used to set up email campaign for the guy. And he used to send emails to the auto repair shop owners, tree shop owners, and telling them, I will help you guys to find workers for you. If you're looking for workers, I can help you with that. And if you're interested, reply to this email, something like that. They reply, and then once they reply back, they just hop on a call, book the meeting, and explain about the service, about the pricing. And once everything, they agree. In that campaign, we are getting every day 4 or 5 positive responses.
Yeah, okay.
That's the maximum number, and that's the best campaign that I ran so far. Then I also work for 2 clients in Australia. One is in Sydney, and the other one is Gold Coast. The Gold Coast guy is running SEO marketing services, email marketing, and he's operating SEO services. And the other one is in Sydney. He's also doing email marketing for SEO services.
Okay.
Both of them, and the one that from Sydney, he is doing manual email marketing service, and the one in Gold Coast, he's using instantly.
Okay, and what industries, what niches are they targeting for SEO?
The one in Gold Coast, he's targeting all of the businesses in Gold Coast area, those who has the website.
Okay.
And similar to the other one in Sydney, he's targeting roofing industry. Then he actually gave me a list. I can show you the list, and I'm collecting the data.
Roofing, I looked at roofing as well a while ago. Roofing is a good industry. How's the response with roofing?
So this is the list that the client gave me. As you can see here, this is the business niche name, like the cleaning services, plumber, window washing. What I'm doing basically, I'm collecting leads, and the city name over here, like Canberra, Sydney, Cairns, Wollongong, you can see that. So I'm searching those leads, and I'm using those email account and send them email every morning, Australian time. So far, I'm done with this.
Remember this?
Yes, so I'm done with this. So this guy also getting responses. He's doing manual email marketing. He's not using any tools actually. So his response rate kind of slow because in manually maximum you can send like 150 per day, not more than that.
Yeah,
it will take time. But the guy from Gold Coast, he's using instantly, and he's getting much better response in compared to this one.
So, see, this is what my plan is, because at the moment I'm only targeting like 1 or 2 niches, right? I also want to, I'm looking at like electricians and accounting firms as my next ones. So, do you recommend doing it one by one, like getting leads for one industry? Yeah.
I would suggest you start with an electrician first, since we have limited email accounts, 500 per day. If you had like more than 18, maybe like 50 email accounts or 100 email accounts, I would suggest do A/B testing or do split testing. One for electrician, one for the other niche. Since we have limited email accounts, I would suggest start with one niche. And if you don't get better result, better response, then we can move on to the next one. We can move on to the next niche.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Once I start getting a decent response, I'm happy to increase the email address and everything. We'll double it. We can send more.
That's why I suggested to start with 500 now, because we don't know the response rate or how people are gonna rate.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool. Let's do it. So, what do you want me to? I'm gonna send you, I guess, the lead stuff from Apollo.
I would suggest you first take a look at it instantly, then get the domain and do your budget once everything is done. And then you have to you can send me the proposal on Upwork if you want. And because on Upwork, I can track the timing. You can also track what I'm doing, okay? That will help both of us.
Okay.
So you can send me a proposal on Upwork once everything is done. And then you can share me the domain access so that I can set up the DNS. I can work on the email account.
Okay. Okay.
And one more thing, the email accounts is a monthly recurring fee. So 18 email accounts gonna cost you $3 per email. If you want me to create those, then 18 email account gonna cost you $54, and that is a monthly recurring fee. And if you create by yourself, then it's totally up to you. Okay.
Okay. Let me just write that down. So for 18 email addresses
from Google, it's gonna cost you $3 per email. So that's $54. Per month, and that's monthly recurring.
That's if I do it through you, right? Because that's the part you can get. Okay. All right. Okay. And the domains, you recommend I get it for, because they usually have yearly like kind of things, right? The domain registration.
Yes. You can go for if you want to go for .com, that's gonna be kind of expensive. If you want to go for like info and .net, .org, then it will like a little bit.
Yeah. Does it make a difference? Do you have a recommendation?
I think you can go for info, you can go for .net, .org. Those will work fine.
It doesn't need to be .com, because my current one, the one that I have is .com.au.
Yeah. So what we can do, we can forward those domain to your main domain. So even if the people search those email accounts, those domain name, I will divert them to your main website.
Okay. So I can get .net or .org. It won't make a difference. Like, that's okay. I'll just get the cheapest ones, basically. So, but the name should be similar to my business name. My business name is Digital Growth Marketing.
Would you mind sharing your website to Messenger?
Yes. Yeah. So my website is still in process. Someone's working on it. It's going to be done in 2 days, but I'll share it with you. Because we've been doing more like cold calling and stuff. No one's actually asked for the website, so we've been okay so far.
It's fine. So what you can do, you can go to ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT to give you similar name, match with your website.
Yeah.
ChatGPT will give you similar name, so it will not take a long. Okay, you to think time.
Okay. Yeah. So the name is digital. All right, I'll do that. Yeah. Cool. All right. So I'm gonna do all of this tomorrow. Then when I wake up, when I get time. I'll check instantly first, and then I'll look at the domains. We want 6 domains and 18 email addresses, and then I'll reach out to you. Do you want me to reach out to you once I've purchased the domain?
Yeah, once everything is done, once you buy those domain, once everything is done, and then you can send me a proposal on Upwork. We'll accept that, and then we can take it from there. We can go from there.
All right, cool. And you're available to start on this as soon as I reach out, or?
Not a problem. Not a problem. I mean, I'll be available.
Yeah, also, because I just want to start as soon as possible and see how it goes, you know? Excellent. Cool. All right.
It's been nice talking with you, Amara.
Yeah, it's cool.
I'll be looking forward to that.
Yeah, lovely. I will, yeah, I'll definitely reach out to you tomorrow again, okay, once I look at things at my end.
Okay.
Take care. Bye.